Yo, what's up, ladies, gentlemen, today, thems, and welcome back to Well, slow down there, partner. Before the video officially starts, I want to say a happy birthday to my friend Lee. Every now and then, you see in the thumbnails of my videos that there's certain art from a certain someone, and it's been consistent throughout the years. That art is from my friend Lee. And she's been like a staple of the channel for a while now, and it's her birthday. Like, I'm editing this the day before her birthday, and I'm like finding it out the day before her birthday. So like, shit, what should I do? Let me give her a shout out in the video, and this is from her consent too. She said I could do it, so I'm doing it. Happy birthday, Lee. I hope you have a wonderful birthday today. When the video gets uploaded, it should be today for you, dear viewer. Links in the description. I don't know. Just support her art. Like, this should be an Instagram. I'll put the links down in the description. Again, happy birthday, Lee, and I better see some happy birthdays, bitches. All right, back to your regular schedule programming. Hush, hush. I don't even know why I'm recording this intro like this, because I don't even know if the face cam's going to upload properly. Welcome back. I know it's been a little while, but it's been like 2 weeks. Come on now. Give me a break. I'm trying to... Alright, now that I can formulate my thoughts, welcome back. I missed this game, obviously, and I want to get it done and over with, but, like... obviously I want to get it done and over with, but like I got like when's the month end? When's July end? Ends the 31st, right? In game we got like a week and a day left until the game ends, but yeah, no, I don't think I could record as long for this episode. It's obviously not helping that like I'm yapping my ass off right now, but as you arrive at the park, the rain begins to let up a little. The dark storm shrouds away to swaths of meandering, drizzling, inky clouds. As you step out of your car, you see Elle waiting at the park bench. She's twirling in a pink parasol, which is much too frilly to be of any particular purpose. Also, yeah, we last left off on last episode. We had sex with a cat, another cat. We had sex with Elle. And that's why I'm getting all giddy seeing her again. And then we technically broke up with Ito, but like not really. It's so we could get the good ending, okay? When she sees you, she waves excitedly and rushes over.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm so happy you had time for a walk today. The company is rather wonderful. I find it's quite challenging having an engaging conversation with just yourself.
It is.
Also, people tend to stare. How are you today?
Wow, I don't know what it is, but you look sort of sparkling today.
Oh.
Elle blushes and turns away slightly. She curls a finger in her hair and smiles abashedly. Is it because I'm not a virgin anymore?
Well, of all the things that could be any particular day, sparkly is probably one of my favorites. Shall we walk? Or stroll? I think I would prefer stroll.
Wait. Inconceivable ending. Huh? What? Elle bends her elbow, offering you to take it. You hook your arm in hers and she hugs you tightly to herself for a moment. The two of you strolled the park for a while, talking mostly about the weather and how best to dress during a tropical storm. Yeah, I like the rain. I miss the rain in this hot-ass weather. When you round the corner and see Dimitri from the coffee shop handing out free coffee samples.
Ah, my friends, please come to me. Bring me your happy faces, for I would like to pour coffee in them.
Hello, Dimitri. How are you today?
Oh, Miss Elle, I am so wonderful, and even more so now that you have strolled in my path. But wait, what is this? Perhaps Dimitri is interrupting a special moment. The two of you are, how do we say, lovers?
Yes. Elle suddenly freezes and it started raining again. In surprise and shock, she grips your arm tighter, but you see the color drain from her face, clearly embarrassed.
Well, you see, Dimitri.
Now Elle's face turns a bright shade of red and seems to grow redder with each moment. Sorry I keep looking at y'all's titties, but I got since I'm not using my phone for the guide, I got the guide up on my laptop right under y'all, so I'm like, yes, I know, I'm still using the guide because I'm a little bitch, but it says like the third choice leads to the L's inconceivable. I get it because her name is El. Ending. So... Shut up about my spelling. Elle gasped slightly at your words, which seemed to shake her out of her self-conscious panic attack.
Oh, yes, of course. Excuse me. I did not mean to use such a powerful term. So often I am calling everyone lovers. My customers, my plumber, my banker.
Oh, sorry. Elle hugs your arm to herself and smiles serenely at Dimitri.
Yes, Dimitri. Love is a strong word, but I look forward to saying it someday.
Aha, yes, Miss L. We all do. And may we all find it someday.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be the day?
Here, have 2 samples of the best coffee in the park. Drink it and enjoy life.
Thank you, Dimitri. You and Elle take the drinks and continue on your walk. Yeah, once that day happens, I'm not gonna... I'm gonna stop playing these dating sims, said no one ever. Elle clings to you warmly for the whole trip and kisses you softly bye when she leaves, twirling her parasol. Cool. What's next on the agenda? Dropping by the Queen Bee, once again, you happen upon a less busy time. You can see Dimitri and Lotus through the door. You are likely in for another Lotus lesson. Sorry, yeah, the accent slipped. You step inside, and sure enough, Dimitri announces you with open arms and obvious joy.
Ah, there you are. The Cyrano of Sabrosa. The Casanova of... also Sabrosa.
Ooh, Ernesto.
Lotus, the love doctor has returned.
Lotus appears from the kitchen with obvious worry.
Dimitri, I told you already, no more Lotus lessons. I'm seeing someone now. I got a date
Ooh.
all on my own. And it's nice. And I don't need to flirt with strangers anymore.
Lotus, who's the lucky lad? Or lady?
So please,
Or
just
whatever
serve
they
our
wanna be
special
identified as.
friend like a normal, helpful, attentive barista.
Ah, but Lotus, that is exactly my point. You have taken the skills you have learned and done well with them. But you must be ready for the road ahead. The last 3 lessons, the people you were flirting with were all very into you. It is time for you to flirt with a grouchy person.
Now, who would that be?
No. No. Look,
No,
a
no,
friend
no,
just
no,
wants
no,
a
no.
coffee, yes? We're all done with the Lotus lessons.
Come on, Lotus. You've done the lessons. It's time for your final exam. Don't start becoming racist with the accent. Lotus purses her lips in contemplation. She scratches the back of her neck for a moment in deep thought, then gives you a nod.
Okay, one last lesson. The final exam.
Yes, haha. This will be our finest hour. All right, here is what Dimitri is thinking. There is a certain customer that comes in every week at a certain time.
Okay.
She is, how do you say, very prickly.
We talking Cassie?
Oh, you're not talking about Liliana, are you?
Is she that one
Dimitri, she
chick?
hates me. She hates everyone. She's always so rude and cold.
Yes, the last time I mentioned her eyes were like moonlight in the starry sky. She threatened to kick my cojones up there too. She is fire, she is passion, and she is also a bitch.
But we gotta have our bitchy characters in these dating sims.
She is perfect for your final challenge.
Dimitri, there's no way I can flirt with someone like that.
Oh, come on, Lotus.
She's likely to make me cry. And I hate crying while I'm at work.
Do not worry, dear sister. If she turns up the meanness, I shall step in and throw her out. No one will speak to my sister this way.
Damn straight, Dimitri. Believe me. I mean, like, I'd throw down with my sister, but I also like, what would I do for my sister? I'd beat someone's ass, even though like I've never been in a fight before.
Well, okay. If you got my back, Dimitri, I'll give it a go.
Yes, excellent. Are you with us, friend?
Let's seduce the crap out of this fiery lass.
Yes, the game is afoot.
Oui.
Oh, God!
Okay, we need only wait 15 minutes. Then she will be here. She is like clockwork.
Yeah, she only comes in when it's super quiet. I guess she likes solitude.
Yo, I'm sorry I have to like interject right now, but like I'm not naked, but like with this tank top and my shorts, I'm like basically almost naked. It is so hot that I feel like I gotta strip down to my drawers, and even then, I probably like definitely might go buck ass naked. God damn,
All right.
it's so hot.
Relay the trap.
Doesn't help
We
that
wait.
my AC's like not working. You hide yourself out of view where Lotus can see you and wait. Sure enough, 15 minutes later, and a beautiful but intense girl comes into the store. She appears to be sweating profusely from a workout.
Hola, hello, aloha. Welcome to the Queen Bean.
Hey, give me a double shot Americano.
Absolutely. Can I interest you in a dessert?
No, just the drink. Be quick.
God, you,
Okay.
God, you're such a bitch. Pick me! What? Lotus looks at you with a worried expression. She has no opening. Signal is on the house. It's on the house, Lotus. Lotus nods. She takes a deep breath and gained her confidence back and smiles.
Dimitri will get your drink. And today, it'll be on the house.
Liliana looks at Lotus, confused. She raises her hands and shrugs.
Why?
Oh, I sometimes like to buy a drink for customers. When they, catch my eye.
God, Lotus, you are short-circuiting right now, but so am I, because this damn heat.
And what exactly do you mean by that?
Ooh, I heard that shit. Lotus gulps audibly. You can see her begin to sweat.
I just think you're very interesting.
Just say you'll eat her ass.
I see. Well, that makes one of...
Whoa. You can see Liliana stop her insult mid-sentence. She shakes her head and chuckles loud.
My bad. Looking a gift horse in the mouth for no damn reason.
We're doing it!
Thanks, but I'd prefer to pay. So what's the damage?
Excuse me? Sorry?
What do I owe you? How much is the coffee?
Oh, sorry. Double shot Americano. That'll be $5.
Here.
Liliana tosses the bill onto the counter. Dimitri begins making the espresso, giving you a worried look that you're running out of time. Liliana takes out her phone and begins to looking through messages. I know you bullshitting that. I know you bullshitting it. Lotus also gives you a quick look that says, "What now?" Ask if you can help her out. Wait. Signal ask if you can help her out. Yeah, okay. Lotus nods and takes a deep breath to get in the zone.
Hey,
The auto zone.
while Dimitri is getting our drink, can I ask you a question?
Top or bottom?
Sure.
Is there anything I can do to make your day better?
God damn, look at your
What?
abs.
The hell are you talking about?
It's just that you come in here a lot and I think you're beautiful and interesting and mysterious. Honestly, I probably built up a little crush on you. But you always seem so out of sorts. I'm not sure. I don't want to pry, but I thought maybe I'll ask if I can help. Maybe we can grab a drink sometime? Or just chat?
Oh my god, Lotus! Lotus, go! Go, Lotus, go! Liliana's face becomes stony and expressionless. She remains quiet for a long moment, and you have no idea how she'd react. Finally, she lets out a sigh and shakes her head.
Listen, that's awfully sweet of you. Normally, I would punch any prick who tried to get into my business.
Uh-huh.
But you seem truly, honestly nice, so I'm giving you a pass.
Lotus is all
Kinds
that.
of problems I got, you can't help with. And a girl like you don't want to get mixed up with a girl like me. Thanks for the offer. I can tell you've got a good heart. And a body I wouldn't mind pinning to a bed for some fun. But let's keep this professional.
Okay. Thank you for telling me all that.
Yeah.
Here you are, a double shot Americano, made with loving hands.
Great.
Dimitri hands the cup to Lotus, who turns to hand it to Liliana. Why do always keep going for Lillian? It's Liliana. While giving you one last look for input. Don't do anything. She made it very clear. Lotus nods.
Here you are. Enjoy.
Thanks.
Liliana turns and leaves, and Lotus frowns slightly. You can tell that she feels she needs to add something, but restrains herself from doing so. Just as Liliana gets to the door, she turns back herself.
Hey, listen, Lotus?
Yes?
I'll think about it.
Great. I mean, good. Thank you.
Later.
Pushes her away through the door and walks away down the street. After a few moments of silence, Dimitri speaks.
Sweet melody, that was intense. I almost peed a little.
Dimitri, really?
But Lotus, you did so good.
I did, didn't I? She didn't threaten or yell at me. She didn't tell me she was gonna slap my boobs off or whatever.
Huh?
It was exceptional. You truly have become a master of the fine art of flirting.
Look, my love fairy Q, she's taught me well, and now I pass on the wisdom to others. Thank you, Q. Thank you, my love fairy.
That was actually fun. I didn't feel too scared, even though I was sure she was going to reject me at any moment. Or worse.
Worse.
Thank you, you two. I actually do feel like I've learned a lot. Even just being brave enough to blurt something out can sometimes work.
I have never been so proud of you. Except that time you won that spelling bee.
Dimitri, I was 5 years old back then.
Yes, and the word fuchsia is very hard to spell.
Goodness gracious, Dimitri.
This was fun. I actually enjoyed these, despite having no idea what I was doing. The student has become the master.
Take a bow, Lotus.
Lotus does a curtsy. Is it? I think that's what curtsy is. And the two of them laugh together for a few moments.
Oh, I almost forgot. Let me get you your coffee to thank you for everything. Here you are, a cup of my Super Brew Supreme.
Nice key.
And thank you one last time, my friend. I have never seen such confidence in my sister. Surely you have helped her level up her love stat.
Oh, I'm gonna miss doing
I don't know
these.
if I
I
go
like
that
doing
far,
these with the
But thanks again.
two.
Having you drop in all this month has been fun and terrifying.
Oh.
Again, just like love.
Come see us again.
Well,
But no more lessons. That was the last one.
I got you, Lotus.
At long last, my sister. I agree.
You too, Dimitri.
Okay, let's get ready for the rush, Dimitri.
Today I shall do the impossible. I shall clean the bathroom.
Oh,
Oh.
you know that's my least favorite job.
Oh.
Yes, you have earned not having to scrub the toilets today. Take care, my friend.
Bye-bye.
See you again.
You step outside and take a sip of the Super Brew Supreme. It rejuvenates you like no other. You feel ready to face every challenge ahead. Nice. That feels good in my soul. Feels good in my heart. Ooh. Mio streaming tonight. I wonder if it's gonna be hot. I honestly wonder how this is gonna go. Also, we have yet to see Alpha throughout the game. Like, I know you see her right now on the billboard, but like she's actually in the game instead of like Nod, kind of like Beverly, or yeah. You drive up the mall to pick up Cassie after she insisted last minute that she needed to get her hair done. Luckily, it's not very busy, and you find a loading zone to park in temporarily while you wait for her. Surprisingly, she steps out of the front entrance just as you pull up, and for a moment you don't recognize her. Obviously, somewhat self-conscious, Cassie walks over to the car with her hands folded in front of her. She looks amazing.
Good evening. You the carriage I sent for?
Beautiful as always, but breathtaking in particular.
Oh gosh, you're gonna make me blush.
Blush. Like blush blush?
Really know how to make a girl feel wanted. You know that?
I do.
Well, I'm starved. It's been a coffee and gummy bear kind of day. I need protein stat!
No, don't make it sexual. The drive out to the winery is pleasant, although the weather has been rainy recently. Today, the air is calm and brisk. Cassie puts on a few songs she wants you to listen to and sings along. A lot of classic rock and trashy pop songs. At one point, she leans way over to smell your cheek. Then she compliments your deodorant and gives you a smooch. Oh, thank you. She finds this particularly funny and lasts for the last 6 or 7 minutes of the drive. When you arrive at the winery, it's much more chill than usual. There are no fancy parties, and the small restaurant has set up tables throughout the vineyard for extra ambience. As you're escorted to your table, Cassie appears nervous.
Good lord, look at this place tonight. I got everything all fancy tonight. Look at the lights. Hey, listen, I just wanted to say thanks for taking me out again. I know our last date had its bumps, but you're a real trooper for sticking with me.
I'm mostly looking for a reason to dress up and show off the goods. Sorry.
I knew it! I'm just a bit of arm candy for you to accessorize with.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Shoot, I went to the gym today. Can you tell? Can you tell? Can you tell? Stop.
Well, either way, you look smoking hot yourself. So as long as those muscly arms find their way around me at some point, it's gonna be a good night.
Oh, they'll find a way. You gon' The two of you sit, and a waiter pours you each some wine. You can tell Cassie is somewhat uncomfortable as she fidgets and pulls pulls at her own hair. She notices you noticing her and stops. She immediately has a sheepish look.
I'm sorry, I'm just so worried about doing something wrong or saying something rude.
Wasn't I the asshole the last date?
When I was really young, my Nona took me out to a real fancy place and told me I could order anything I wanted. So I decided to order pizza. Because, you know, pizza, it's fucking great.
Yeah.
But when I said it, she gasped super loud and the waiter laughed at me. And then they both gave me lectures on how that's not the kind of food you order at fancy places. The other night, when I joked about ordering cheeseburgers, well, that was my sorry attempt to be charming and mischievous. I swear I'm developing a complex now. Fancy places make me nervous.
Don't be nervous. You're beautiful, sharp, ferocious, and utterly charming. Also sexy. But say, calm down, Rebel. Calm down. Cassie goes quiet for a moment, a soft blush coming to her cheeks. You notice she twirls her hair a little and looks away. A bashful look you've never really seen before.
What are you trying to do to me over here? You're gonna make me blush redder than a radish. Jeez, Lou. You're sweet. And quite observant, I must say. We'd better make with some small talk before I hyperventilate or something.
So how's work going?
Not great. Things have actually been pretty tense lately. Apparently, there's been extra heat on the higher-ups. Too much attention on it from the wrong people. Luckily, not much of that reaches down to me. I'm just a pretty face doing my job.
Why do my hands look so damn white in the camera? I promise you, I'm not. I'm not that white. I'm not that white. I promise you. Like, if a cop pulled up on me, he'd immediately shoot my ass. Cause I'm black enough, okay? What the hell? Come on.
Now, if I was a ladder climber like Liliana, I'd be feeling the burn for sure.
Golly, it is hot. You're gonna hear me bitch about it, but shut up. Like, what's Liliana's deal anyway? I mean,
What, like, is she available? You maybe want me to give you her number so you can hit her up for a booty call sometime?
threesome!
Calm yourself. You're getting that, oh shit, Cassie's getting heated look. I don't know how to
A
say this.
threesome!
She's in charge of my little team around here. I treat her like dirt, but that's just because she's rude as a cat with its ass stuck in a tin can.
Don't put the image in my head.
Tough bitch, though. I saw her break a dude's nose. With her nose. I wonder if they have good Prosecco here.
Prosecco? The fuck? Prosciutto? I don't know. I've watched JoJo's Part 5 before. I noticed you didn't acquire your dress tonight as usual.
You may be observant that I wasn't a complete piece of trash just before our date started.
I mean, I did pick her up
Thanks
in the
for
mall.
noticing. I've been trying to clean up my act a bit. Get off the naughty list. Of course, I'm doing it to impress someone. I'm hoping they find me more attractive and do things with me in bed.
My hands started getting tingly there. Not in a
See
good
this
way.
eye? It's winking. I'm winking at you.
Ding. By the way, I noticed a lot more than that. I'm actually still looking. Cassie pulls her menu up over her mouth, looking around to see if anyone heard you before pointing an accusing finger. Was that sexual?
And you behave yourself. You're supposed to look more quietly. Although I would like to point out that this isn't all for window shopping. I'm fully expecting you to get your fingerprints on the glass later.
Is this still sexual? Like,
Now behave yourself. Our waiter's sure taking their time.
how's Alice D doing recently? She's the...
Oh god, that girl.
What?
She's fine. Literally made of stone. Nothing
What a
gets
guess.
under her skin.
Probably because she's always stoned.
Liliana so much as growls at me, and I'm in a whirling dervish of anger and contempt all day. But last week, Alice literally gets robbed at knife point. She's laughing about it an hour later.
Honestly, I like Alice.
She's made
apart from her
stern
boobs.
stuff. Only it's also really soft. Because I mean, let's face it.
The boobs. Cassie raises her hands, miming two vast orbs in front of her chest. Not Ryuko. Mako from Kill la Kill. Is that her name? I forgot. God damn it, I haven't watched Kill la Kill in a while, but you know how Mako does it.
She was asking about you, by the way.
Ooh, a threesome! No. By the how I can't tell if you two are tight or colleagues. You know, tight. I don't know.
Colleague is a $5 word to describe our working relationship. We're accomplices. By the way, if this is some wacky way to inquire if I'd be down with a threesome with you two, the answer is no. Although I can assure you she would be, with bells and ropes and whatever Quasimodo bullshit you want to throw in.
Esmeralda! Ooh, she's freaky, huh? She's freaky. I like that.
I'm way too vanilla for the likes of her.
I can't say much because I'm still a virgin. Y'all already know this, but I don't know. If I was like as much of a whore as I say I am, goddamn, I would be doing like dips and dives and flips and Jesus, yeah. Hi, Gio.
Our waiter's sure taking their time.
When are you going to bring me back to your? When are you going to bring me back to your place?
I don't know. I mean, I could ask you the same.
I mean, we did it in a coffee shop after hours.
Just in case you're meant for, like, sexy private stuff, it's not like that at all.
Okay.
My place is just, well, Like it maybe tells a little bit too much about me. It's hard to deny you're not trashy when you bring people back to your trash nest, you know?
I mean, people see my cave before. Look at y'all see my cave right now. It's horrible, but it's still home. Well, temporarily home, but like, I like living here. It's just hot as The waiter returns then to take your order. Cassie immediately becomes more nervous, pulling at her hair again. You got this, girl. Cassie looks over at you, seemingly in surprise. She lets out a chuckle and rolls her shoulders, trying to relieve the tension. You place your order and Cassie takes a deep breath.
Beg your pardon, sir. I'm not very good at reading French. But some of this looks more Italian than French, so now I'm second guessing what I'm reading. Can you tell me what the Neapolitan Margarita Esposito is?
I don't know that shit. The waiter tells her it's a flatbread margarita prepared in a wood fire oven in the Naples tradition.
It's a fancy pizza?
Pretty much. Cassie looks to her she bursts into laughter.
Oh my god!
The waiter looks surprised and somewhat stunned. They look at you. The waiter fidgets a little uncomfortably, but waits for the two of you to finish. Before she's finished, Cassie rises from her spot and walks over to you. She's now laughing so hard there are tears in her eyes. She places her hand on her chest with each enormous breath. When she reaches your side of the table, she leans in and gingerly kisses you. What the? Well, okay. I like kisses, but what? Her fingers, recently manicured, caresses the side of your head, and her kiss is soft and warm and full of life. Finally, her laughter abating, she sits back in her seat.
Oh god, I can't believe it! I beg your pardon, good sir. That was a bit of an inside joke. I would very much like to order your fancy pizza.
The waiter smiles broadly, writes it down, and reminds you that the vineyard is for joy and romance. He scoots off, and Cassie raises your glass.
Here's to joy and romance, I guess.
Here's to you.
Right back at you, sweet cheeks.
The dinner goes well. Cassie raves over the fancy pizza and calls it God's gift to the world. I don't know how to do a Boston accent. At one point, soft music begins to play on speakers hidden in the pines. Cassie sighs happily.
You wanna dance? Just a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
This is the most romantic junk I've ever seen, and I wanna have the full experience.
Milady.
I warn you, I'm wearing 2 left heels. If I step on you, those heels are sharp. They're going straight through.
Like pegging. You and Cassie stand cheek to cheek and dance. The song is soft and slow, and the fabric of Cassie's dress feels unworldly in your hands.
This is so nice.
Thumbnail material! I'm just kidding. No, I actually might use this as a thumbnail. It is nice. It is nice, Cassie.
I wish this is how it always was. Look at me. You're turning me soft. I'm letting you. 'Cause it's nice.
Oh, I didn't do anything. I was just nice to a pretty girl. This game.
See, that just proves my point. How was someone not supposed to fall for someone else when that's the way they talk to her?
He's ugly. Cassie goes for a quiet for a while, and you catch out of the corner of your eye that she's holding a sad gaze at you as you dance. Sorry. After a moment, just as you're considering to say something, she whispers something.
Can I tell you why? I'm not soft. It's not a happy story.
You can tell me anything,
That's good.
baby girl.
Because I want to tell you something I've never told anyone.
Cassie, either speak up or the music. Shut up.
The house I grew up in wasn't a happy place. I won't bore you with too many details. My mom had a lot of problems, and my stepdad was a drinker. Don't worry, he didn't put his hands on me or nothing, but he sure didn't like me. Even when I was 7, I was full of fire and brimstone, and I let him have it. We used to scream at each other so late and so long that the cops would drop by to break it up. Our nearest neighbors were almost 1,000 feet from us. We were loud! Anyway, I started getting into trouble in and out of school. Started skipping school. Started hanging around bad people. And my stepdad, well, he had had enough. He kicked me out.
And what age was this?
I spit in his face and he clocked me good. I had a black eye for a month, but I gave him one too before I ran off. So as far as I'm concerned, I came out ahead in that fight.
I'm sure it was just a phase, and you even out into a fancy gal.
Ha! No. But I sure have some regrets years later. Anyway, I was out on my ass with no money, no place, no nothing. So I left the boonies and came to town, looking for a place to go. And that's when I met Mel.
Have we went?
Mel
Who's
found me
Mel?
in a bus station, stealing quarters out of the candy machines and chasing off the animals, offering me $5 for a good time.
$5? $5? $5 for a good time?
She took me in and fed me pizza. It was good pizza. Kinda stale, but you know, pizza. Mel was older than me. I think she was 40. But she lived on the streets and did her best to help anyone she could stay warm and dry. She was good people. Like you.
Yeah. I'm a lazy ass, but you know,
Yeah.
past tense.
I'm getting to that part. I bunked at Mel's place for almost 4 years. She made sure I never ended up in some pimp's menagerie or doing hard drugs under the overpass for an escape. She was my fucking guardian angel. And one day, there was a lump right here.
My nipple. I can't be joking at a time like this, but my nipple.
And then my guardian angel got really sick. And then Mel needed a whole lot of help. See, that lump wasn't what you'd call the OG cancer. It was part of a gang. Breast, pelvis, rib. Things went from bad to worse real fast. And just the ride to the hospital alone took all the money she had. And she was just about making up her mind not to fight it. When I told her not to worry. If she fought, I'd fight too. If she hung in there, I would figure out the money. I would look after her. I would take care of her and make her soup and change her fucking diapers if I needed to. Because I loved her so much. So I did. I found the money and got a house already. Put ramps in and bars near the toilet and everything.
Cassie stopped for a moment. A wild and desperate sadness flutters inside of her and suddenly pours out into a sob.
And then she fucking died anyway! She died. Only 5 weeks later. Her hair didn't even fall out. I already had wigs for her to wear. And she was just gone. I didn't even see her that day. It got suddenly bad overnight.
Just give her a tissue. Cassie grabs the tissue and cries into it for a while.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was gonna. I haven't cried about this in years. I didn't expect it all to come back and hit so hard. But I've never told another person all this out loud. Anyway, I was left without anywhere to go and a pretty big bill to settle. The hospital was going to return a bunch of it, but then they would have looked into where it came from in the first place, and well, I didn't get the money from no guardian angel, I'll tell you that.
You got it from your current employers.
Yeah, you got it. Bit of a get paid first, work later sort of arrangement. I owe a lot of money to these people, and I can't skip town or else... Well, let's just say they have their own way of collecting debts. I just wanted you to know. I trust you, and I guess I wanted you to know what was going on. Why I made some of my decisions. You know? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, I guess. And if you think any less of me for any of this, I hope maybe seeing more of the picture will explain some of it. I just needed someone to tell. You're just a charming person who decided to drop into my life. Like an angel.
Cassie leans against your shoulder again, and the two of you dance a while longer. After a long dance in each other's arms, a new song pops on with a bit of swing and wakes Cassie from a dreamy stupor.
Oh, whoa! Look at the time! We've been awkwardly making circles for a while now.
Yeah, it's 40 minutes into recording, Cassie. Goddamn.
I should get home. I've got a meeting tonight, an important one. Can we split?
You bet. I'll settle up.
Awesome. I'll meet you at the car. I've gotta check my makeup.
Cassie is quiet for most of the ride home. She stares out the window at the sky, which has become once more clouded, as the forecast mentioned.
It's gonna be a bad storm this year. I get this feeling in my knees. The worse it is, the worse the storm will be.
I usually feel it in my titties.
I'm gonna be one wise-ass witch living in the woods someday. I promise you that.
When you arrive at her place, an apartment above the pizzeria, Cassie looks at you with a strange expression of sadness and desire. She leans over in her car seat and kisses you. She rubs the side of thumb, that, along with your jawline, and for a moment she's your entire world. When she finishes, she looks to you and smiles, and then she frowns.
I think maybe it might be best for us to break up.
Huh? Huh. That's a weird way to invite me in for, sexy times. Cassie laughs lightly, but loses her smile quickly.
Yeah, that would be really great. But things are getting hot on my end.
Yeah, things are hot over here too, quite literally.
People I work for. Taking a closer look at the people around us. And I'm afraid there's some stuff they're gonna find out about me that'll make me unemployable. Everyone is not in the game. There's a good chance of getting hurt now. And I don't want that. I can't stand the thought of you getting hurt. So, I want you to know how I feel. And then I want you to walk away.
Then let me in the game. I'm not leaving you, baby.
No! There's no way I'm letting you throw all the good stuff in your life away.
Like what?
Listen to me. You're a good person.
Far from it.
The stupid life I'm living. It's 'cause I'm not. I've done messed up shit, and now I'm paying for it. So many bad people over here. Bad people and desperate people. And you're neither of those things. Don't be stupid. Just say goodbye to me. Kiss me and let's be done with it.
Ruthlessness, huh? Hey, I can handle myself, alright? Don't worry. Cassie pulls away to resist your kiss, utterly furious that you would kiss her at a time like this. But you slip your arm around her waist and... Yeah. In fact, for a few dreamy moments, her kisses become rather passionate and have a But a moment later, she finally pulls away and says,
God damn you. All right. But only because
Don't tell me.
maybe you like me as much as I like you.
Yeah, but like, don't tell me. Cassie pushes you as far as she can, being seated next to you, and thinks as though you might tackle her while she's distracted.
All right, I need you to know that this was the worst decision of my life. But I'm not gonna stop you from making it. I just want you to know, I don't think it's worth it for me. But I'll let you make the decision. Go home. Think about it. And if you decide you want in,
Cassie types a message in her phone and it pops up on yours.
come to this address in 2 hours.
2 hours?
Just know that. They make you do things if you want to join.
Like, sex things?
And I don't know how bad they'll be about it.
That...
Let me know if you're not coming.
I'm trying to...
I'll make an excuse. Just don't make this choice lightly.
You go home to change and to prepare. Prepare for what? Quill is... Oh, look, a donut. Fat ass. Quill is there playing with the cord of the kitchen blind. She seems happy. You decide to take most of the cards out of your wallet and pack a knife. You're not sure if it's a good idea or a bad, but probably both. After enough time has passed, you get back into your car and drive to the address Cassie gave you. What the f***? During the drive, the rain comes and goes. At one moment, gentle, almost non-existent, the next in a wild crescendo, as though the storm is selectively angry at the world, lashing out, mad as hell, and then going quiet. You cross several train tracks to reach your destination. The back of your mind makes a wrong side of the track joke you don't find particularly funny. Finally, the place you're heading to comes into view. It's a large, foreboding warehouse, obviously abandoned. Even as you step out your car, you can hear sounds coming from the inside, music, yelling. You walk up and cautiously look inside.
What's cooking good looking?
Alice! Alice's voice startles you, and you flail a little more than you're comfortable with in reply.
So, I wasn't really expecting this to happen. Cassie's been saying you're neat meat, that you want to join the family business and make a name for yourself, or something.
I mean, kind of.
True?
True enough, I guess.
I see. Well, tell me, did Cassie tell you that she considers this the worst decision of her life? Did she happen to mention that, were it not for an unfortunate and untimely closure of the strip club I used to work at, I would also have avoided this line of work like the plague?
Oh, I mean, I'm not surprised you're a stripper and all, but like, what?
And did she mention that there are no health or dental benefits?
God damn.
If none of that scares you away, then follow me.
Alice brings you into the warehouse where you see a group of delinquents hanging out. Most of them are smoking, hanging out with on an old couch. At a nearby table, you see Liliana talking to someone with several rolls of money in front of her. Cassie is with Liliana, standing behind her in the jacket and cap.
She's a bit of a trophy around here. Cassie, I mean. All the kids have a thing for her, but they're more afraid of Liliana. They learn pretty quick not to mix business and pleasure. Though they don't know it, but Cassie can take care of herself.
What are they gonna make me do?
It's a bit different for everyone.
Sorry.
I mean, they probably won't make you do what I did, which was mostly a bunch of math involving drug cutting.
I'm okay at math.
I don't think Liliana's going to ask you to have sex with her or anything, but just brace yourself. You're seen as a bit of a threat.
Good. At that moment, Liliana finishes up with the person she's talking to, and Cassie taps her on the shoulder. Cassie points you out, and Liliana nods. The two of them walk over together. Cassie making no outward expression. Liliana looking very much like a lion about to strike.
So, you're the stranger.
I'm the stranger.
I've seen you around. Cassie tells me you want to get paid.
I mean, you saw me at the coffee shop. I'm not gonna say much, but I kind of like low-key set Lotus up with me. What?
She says you know how to keep your mouth shut. And you can fight.
Barely.
Is all that right? I don't believe you. I know a bitch when I see you.
What?
Let's find out if I'm wrong. We gotta make sure you're not a cop.
Oh, I ain't no punk bitch.
Test is a little different for everyone. Pretty straightforward. Dan, come here.
One of the delinquents walks over. You recognize them from your first date at the mall with Cassie.
Hey, I know this bitch.
Shut up.
I ain't no bitch.
Dan is also new. He just joined last week. He also turned 17 last week.
17.
I want you two to fight. Whoever wins moves on to the next round.
I'm guessing whoever loses dies.
What? But I already... You know what? Fuck it. You want me to beat the shit out of this punk? That's a big fuck yeah from me.
What? I would choose this one, but this bad ending. Apparently, that's a bad ending. He's just a kid.
Yeah, that's why it's illegal. Make it happen.
Make it happen. Dan circles you. Yo, calm down, Dan. You ain't that tough. He wrenches his neck to the side, cracking it loose, and then laughs.
I owe you this from a few weeks ago. You're gonna bleed, bitch.
Swing it, Dan. I mean, that's another bad ending, but shut up. Just grapple his ass. As Dan comes at you with a punch, you duck low and tackle him. At first, he laughs, bringing down his fist on his back, widening the stance and pointing his fall. And you execute a perfect suplex. Oh my god. You slam Dan on the ground, arching your back to the fullest before you can recover. You maneuver him into a rear naked choke. He tries to pull your arm away, but he's no match for your strength. He taps your arm for a sec, then quickly loses consciousness. Hell yeah. You release before doing any permanent damage.
Nice moves.
Thank you.
Step 2 is easy.
Liliana snaps her fingers, and one of the other delinquents carefully hands her a syringe.
Do you know what this is?
No. That's mom's medicine. Weird.
Funny. It's mud, up from Mexico.
What kind of mud?
Take it. Stick him.
Stick? Oh. She points down at Dan.
Got it?
Ugh. All around you, members of the gang react with shock and surprise. Cassie gasps, and even Liliana looks shocked for a moment.
Respect, stranger. But that's going to make this next part a lot harder.
Oh, no.
Okay, last step. Fight me. Do it, and you're in.
Come on.
Lily, this isn't necessary. That H is gonna mess with them too much.
You never know. Might help. Ready?
Okay, fight as best as you can. You wait for Liliana to swing, and you manage to dodge her attack. You see frustration flare across her expression. She swings again, but you're already swinging your uppercut. You catch her on the chin. You actually manage to lift her off the ground with the force of your blow. A weaker chin, and she would have fallen unconscious. But Liliana laughs.
Hey, that's a good hit. You're pretty good.
You're pretty good, huh? She hits you, but it barely matters. The drugs are... Oh, no. You fall, and everything goes dark. You awake suddenly in a cold sweat. You quickly hear Cassie's voice.
It's okay. I'm here.
Crack! crack cocaine. What the? You look around, you're in your room. It's dark. Cassie is undressed. She was sleeping next to you. In some clothes, right? You ask what happened, and Cassie hesitates for a moment.
You're in. Liliana was impressed. Now, rest.
What is Cassie doing? Cassie gently presses you to bed. You feel her. Oh, okay, she is naked. Good to know. Good to know. You fall asleep again. You can hear the storm pouring, raining outside, and very back to sleep. Cassie is gone by the time you wake up, several hours later. If you fail to join the game, you'll get Cassie's shop. What? Oh. If you fail to join the gang, you'll get Cassie's shop till you drop in the next night. Huh? Yeah. Didn't we wake up next morning? Maybe we found Fumi's time machine. Yeah, that the logic of the game. That's Mio. I mean, the screen isn't on yet, but that's Mio. Jesus Christ. Anyway, logging onto your computer, you immediately get a notification that Mio's live stream will be starting in a few minutes. Taking your turn on your VPN and sign in with a dummy email account, you set your username to Rapid the Porcupine and join the stream. Sonic the Hedgehog, Rapid the Porcupine. A girl in a mask comes on the screen. You recognize it's Mio right away. She's speedrunning Mega Woman 4. Oh, nah, it was just... Shut up.
The strat here is to wall clip through the stage just enough to hit the end zone trigger without falling out of bounds.
Oh my god, it's GDC.
So it might look like I'm just humping the wall for a few seconds, but I swear that's just the glitch. Members only streaming hasn't started yet, I promise. Lol. I know. I use that joke every stream. I only have like 4 jokes, so go easy on me, chat.
God, it's okay, Mio. It's okay. Niggas hate my streams.
Okay, here we go.
You indeed watch Mega Woman hump the wall 8 or 9 times. Mio purses her lips in concentration.
I'll get it, but I don't think I'm on pace for PB.
Mega Woman humps several more times, and she suddenly clips into the wall. The screen flashes, mission complete.
Yay! Good job, Mega Woman! Keep doing that, and you'll pay off your college loans in no time.
Shut up.
Speaking of college loans, it's actually time for me to sign off and start the members-only stream. Yeah, I know. Send me all your internet hate. But your tears don't buy me energy drinks, so I gotta put up the paywall. I get it. I'm evil. Rawr.
I mean, I understand it, Mio.
But in all seriousness, thank you so much for subbing and watching my stream. I couldn't do it without you. I'm so happy you spent time with me today. Okay, Gamer Galaxy out. Bye.
The stream cuts out and a different screen pops up that says, become a member to access members only area. Warning, you must be 18 plus to access this content. I got money. I know, broke bitch. You enter your credit card information and hit accept. When the stream finally loads, Mio is there speaking to the chat.
Yeah, I'm so excited for Foible 3. But really, I love any game that lets you marry 12 waifus and customize their hair.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if a game has waifus and hair customization, I'm there. I don't care if it's matching 3 or fighting skeletons. Yo, thanks Rapid the Porcupine for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the stream.
Wonderful, that is. Long time lurker, first time sub.
Aw, thank you. Make sure to smash the gong and click register and all that.
My ass is so sweaty. I'm sorry,
And
y'all.
most importantly, make sure to fill out this week's cosplay council form so I know which character I should do a saucy cosplay for next.
Giovanna, huh?
Okay, we should start the stream.
Also, I shouldn't be too loud. It's almost midnight where I'm. It's almost midnight, and I don't want to be waking people up. Mio pauses a moment, her gaze off screen, as she clicks through the program on her computer. She then she turns back and gives the camera a wink.
All right, time to get into uniform.
Uniform. Yeah. The soundtrack suddenly changes, switching to a song much more burlesque and saucy. Mio stands up, turns away, and seductively removes her top. Oh, does it automatically censor? That's good. With her shirt off, you see she's wearing thong panties. She gracefully puts her mask on before turning towards the camera again. Hold up, am I still like? I know it's like bad to say, but like, am I still on the NSF? Yup. There's a sudden uptick of donations in the chat. A dozen small tips pop up on the screen, along with a $50 tip from GG is everything.
Okay, slow down, everyone. I was just getting my game face on.
It's just boobs. You're not missing out on much.
Alright, welcome everyone to Seductive Speedrunning, my members only channel.
Hold up.
For those of you new here, this is basically just where I hang out with you guys, play games, and be naked. Because those are all my favorite things.
Honestly, I could do that, but not on YouTube. I'm gonna get my shit removed.
Usually I have a bunch of achievements I'm working on, but today is a little different. Today we're doing the pay-to-win auction. Once a month, I auction off a personal one-on-one session as part of a sexy speedrun. Whomever wins gets to pick what we get up to. I'll game, I'll chat, I'll take requests. The money for the auction goes half to my bills, but I always donate the other half to local wildlife charities. Because someone needs to get naked for animals. We'll be starting the auction in a few minutes. I just need to take a super short break and I'll be right back. Play nice, I'll BRB.
Mio gets up and leaves. Meanwhile, the chat is flashing by fairly quickly, and you read what the other bidders are saying. While most of the commenters are pretty cringy and thirsty, you know, obviously, you notice there's the usual mix of sarcasm and support you've come to expect from the internet. Reviewing GG is everything messages, though you notice some of them stand out. Galaxy, why didn't you stream last week like you said you would? You never explained yourself. I want to know what you were doing. Did you get my DM? GG, you need to kick most of the losers from the chat. Everyone who Shut up. You need to answer my question. GG is everything. You need to tone it down. You're borderline rude right now. After a few moments, GG everything types back. You better watch what you say to me. I'll cut you in pieces, you rat shit. I don't know. The rest of the chat swoops in with a whoa, and the message are telling them to cool it. Some of the chat even gives you a thumbs up. Thanks y'all. Thanks chat. Whew. Someone private messages you, warning you just to leave them alone and that he's crazy. I could have guessed. Mio comes back on camera shortly after, humming a certain Russian puzzle game theme. She quickly reads the chat and you could see the look of concern briefly cross her face.
Okay, we're ready to start. Does everyone remember the rules?
No.
This is the pay-to-win speedrun auction, which means it's evil and shady and terrible, but it's for a good cause.
Yes.
Your donations will be hooked up to my special gaming peripheral, and your job is to distract me. I'll be playing Endless Running Mechanical Pegasus. If I beat my PB, then you all lose and I get to laugh at you. But if I lose, then you guys get bragging rights, and you get to make fun of me for letting saucy thoughts overcome my competitive gaming spirit. And whoever has donated the most by the end wins the special prize, which is the one-on-one session. Alright, get your bets set. I'll load up the game, flip the on switch, and the competition is go.
Mio starts to click around her screen. You can see her reach down and inconspicuously turn something on. What, you see me vibrating? No, you don't. Ow. The title screen for Endless Running, shut up, and Mio selects new game. Her mouse hovers above the button that says begin the magic.
Alright, ready, set, go! Oh.
Just as Mio hits the start button, there's a flood of donations, mostly around $5 to $10. Mio gasps and laughs.
Okay, we're going. Focus, Mio.
As soon as you click the confirm on your larger donation, a large pop-up appears saying you've done an Omega attack. Stop that. Stop that right now. Meal's laugh quickly transitions.
Wow. Someone is starting off things a bit aggressive.
I wonder who.
Jeez, Rapid the Porcupine. Let a girl warm up first. Thanks for, well, everything. Phew. Okay, the next kingdom is coming up, and maybe so am I. Oh, this is the first stage with the Medusa heads, so you've got a better shot of winning if you distract me here. Good luck.
As Meal's Pegasus leaps into the dungeon, a large donation suddenly pops up on the screen. It says GG is everything. This bitch, I don't want to blow your ears out, has donated 1,000 Omega attack. Meal gasps and holds her breath for a few seconds.
Oh, wow. That must have been a donation from GG is everything.
You know the bitch. Meal quickly checks the screen. She seems a little breathless and her cheeks now super flushed.
Yeah, I was right. Thanks, Gigi. You always have a way of making an entrance.
Bitch, I'ma win this shit. I got more money than you. A flood of smaller donations kicks in and Mio sticks her tongue out before turning back to the game. Wait. Donate 2,000. Requires $2,000, obviously. I feel like these requirements are super obvious. Why am I bothering to write it down? Yeah. You set up your donation to fire just as Mio's reaching the end of the kingdom, where she's more likely to fail. When you confirm the donation, Mio reacts immediately. Boost! What did I say, Mio? Calm down.
Oh, God, that... Oh my God, that was a big donation. Who the heck did that?
I wonder who. Mio checks the chat quickly and smiles. The other people are in the chat are cheering and laughing at her reaction. Yeah.
Thanks for the donation, Rapid. You've almost had me, but I'm hitting my PB no matter what today. Mwah.
Mio blows a kiss at the camera, then shakes her head in a bit to try and focus on the game once more. You suddenly receive a direct message from Gigi is everything. Hey asshole, just what the hell are you trying to pull? If you think you're going to steal your one-on-one from me, you're wrong. And you better reconsider trying. Bitch! 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 Let me stop. Bitch! I got cash for days. Here, have some. You're going to regret that. Bitch! Bitch! As Mio starts the next kingdom, Gigi is everything makes another Omega attack donation. Oh, my stomach. When the pop-up appears, it says Gigi is everything and donated $8,000, $5,000 of which came from me. Mio almost drops her controller, gasping. The energy bar next to her portrait maxes out. I'm too hot right now, and I'm like, it's making me like fry. I don't know. It's making me overheat, and I'm just like way too giggly right now. Just. Mio throws her head back, and you only have a split second to act. Show me the threatening, donate $16,000. Huh? If you don't have the money, choose Explode Controller now. I mean, you can buy my two favorite things, donate. Oh, okay. I'm probably definitely gonna have to censor that. Climax is immediately dropping her controller. Whoa. Mio's Pegasus goes crashing into the beige troll, and a gruesome "You Died" screen appears. She did not beat her personal best. Yes. After clicking through the donations, Mio pauses for a moment to type the message and then smile.
Alright everyone, as you can see from the results, it looks like Rapid the Porcupine won the auction.
Yeah, damn straight.
Congratulations, Rapid! You're, really good at donating. As I mentioned earlier, half of tonight's donations will go to charities for animals. The rest will help me afford ramen and new cosplay. Thanks again to everyone who joined me tonight. Rapid, please stay logged in. I'll set us up a private room. Good night, everyone. Gamer Galaxy signing off.
The chat is filled with messages sparks in tears, and soon it goes quiet.
So, Rapid, it's just the two of us now. Did you, enjoy the show?
I mean, I know I can't really reveal myself, but like, can I technically?
Sorry, that always sounds really weird, saying stuff like that after such an active session.
I mean, it combined my two favorite things, donating money and running Pegasuses.
Wow, we have so much in common.
You know, I completely forgot Mio had her titties out. Like, yeah, that's what's, something is wrong with me, definitely wrong with me.
Well,
but,
Rapid,
you know.
the night is young and the time is yours. Since this is your first one-on-one, you're probably not totally sure what's up, but I'm all yours. What would you like to do? What would you like me to do? Can I do something special for you? Because I've got some really sexy cosplay over here and I'm super posable and everything. Your
Oh, no.
pick.
Do you mind walking me through how to build a PC, or a good PC?
Like, really? Like, really?
Yeah.
That is hilarious. I've never been asked to provide sexy tech support. This is exciting new territory.
Please, I'm too scared to ask. Ugh. No, not that last option.
Yep, it would be bad form to make fun of my most valuable patrons. Hold on, I'll grab some common tools and components I've got laying around. I'm going all out here. Oh, and let me know if my boobs are too distracting or whatever.
They're not, like... My money! My cash is all gone. Oh god. I just... That's what I realized. Instead of Mio's boobs, I realized my cash is gone. You and Mio wind up spending hours talking about PC components, a topic she seems particularly passionate about.
And then yeah, you're basically done. I mean, you could still pick a bunch of aesthetic upgrades, but I usually start with those. I suppose we kind of skip them. Oh wow, look at the time. I should hit the hay. But thank you so much. This was the weirdest but coolest one-on-one session I've ever had. It'll be hard to beat. Will I see you at the next auction? I promise you don't need to pay me if you just want to hang out and play games. I'll give you a coupon for those.
My pleasure, Gamer Galaxy.
Mine too. Good night.
Mio turns off the stream and you stand up from your computer chair for the first time in several hours. My ass is sweaty. Whew. Don't ask. I wasn't expecting this episode to go on for so long. Like, it's currently an hour and 17 into recording, but like, I didn't expect it to go that long. Like, you know, I thought it was gonna be like a short 20-minute adventure, but seeming as like I went through, I mean, technically with L, I say technically because that was like 10-ish minutes, but I did go with Lotus in her last Hootie Pop date, then Cassie, that was a whole thing, and then Mio, which, I mean, as like naked as it was still like fun. Like, honestly, if I'm being honest, that was probably like, so far at least, my favorite date of the game, just because it was just like, it was so me, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, man, I need to end off this video. I'm hot as hell, and I'm probably gonna start stripping after I'm done recording. Anyways, that concludes the show, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out.